Now, I've got something sick today. Well, I think it's sick at least. I think it's sick. Well, I'll show you anyway. See what you think. These came out so well. It's ridiculous. Look at that. I'm so happy with how they've come out. They're like dual layered potential with the down AYP in the bottom right hand corner. I'm thinking, you know, like centre of a windscreen strip, maybe on the spoiler if I can get it fitted, like on the side of the spoiler just there. But I do think they look pretty sick, to be fair. God damn. Now, one thing I've been proper craving, because it's normally just something you just nip out to the shop for when you fancy it. And I've not just been nipping out to the shop because you can't, and when you do there's a massive queue and you feel like if you queue you're going to have to get loads of stuff. And anyway, I really need a monster. I won't be fitting this bad boy today because that thing, as you can see, has a third brake light, and there's a wire that goes through the boot lid into the boot, which if I don't get a bung for, which is why I can't fit the new spoiler, will end up leaking, because the DC2 one doesn't have a third brake light. But I will, I've discovered, be able to keep a third brake light because all the wiring and everything is there for this model that didn't come with this boot spoiler and boot third brake light spoiler thing. They always have one in the rear window, and the bulbs in it and everything, it's a brand new bulb. Why they fit that sort of stuff in a car that was never destined to have the rear window brake light working, I'll never know. But I'll disconnect that and literally the plugs just plug straight into another cable that operates that. How sick's that? Also, look at the state of the car. It's like all the cars during lockdown have got this weird like dust on them. Gross. And as well as all this dusty crap on window, you know, and all the rest of the bodywork, while I've been in lockdown, the tyres have gone flat. And I can't fit my new tyres because no bloody garage is open. They proper need a paint. Anyway, this is probably what you've come to the video to see. That beast. Anyway, let me get it out. It actually looks really sick. It's like well, it's a lot more aggressive. It's like squared on the sides rather than it being rounded like the stock bumper. Look at that. Oh, let's get this wrapper off. Looks so sick. That looks so sick. It's got like a little lip just around the edge here. Sort of squares off on the bottom. And then it's got this like diffuser, little cut out for the exhaust on that side. Then squared off again on that side. Oh, it looks so sick. It's actually gonna look mint. This is just going to be like a test fit. I don't want to throw it on the car unpainted. It'll need a bit of prep. It'll need paint. Probably about 50 quid's worth of paint. But I want to see what it looks like. I'm like a giddy kid at Christmas. It's so cool. Now I know that this sort of thing isn't really for everyone, but this is the kind of build that I want to make. Not for anybody else, just for myself, just because this is the sort of thing that I loved as a kid. So, fingers crossed to get it finished, and the car at least looks cool. It's certainly not fast, you know, 160 horsepower these days is nothing. But hopefully I get it sorted. Now, as hopeful as I was, I should have realised that this is a 20-year-old car and there's only 2 bolts. All the rest are like plastic clips that hold the bumper on. I'm sorry about the wind, by the way, but I can't do anything about it. Those 2 bolts are completely rotten. If I manage to get, if I manage to get a socket on the end of the bolt and turn it, it's just going to snap. I'm not going to be able to get it out. I'll have to drill it out, helicoil it, whatever, rethread it, retap it. I'll have to do something, or just nut and bolt it, because it is like a bracket behind, on the quarter. But I can't do that here. I need the wheel off. I need to jack it up. I need to be on a flat surface, and I just can't do it on this. Balls. Let me show you what I'm on about. So it's that right there. It goes onto like a little bracket inside the bumper. So that top portion there, what you can see is the quarter panel. The bottom part there is the plastic bumper, and then that right there in the centre is the rusty bolt that I'm trying to attack. No chance. Oh, so that's in there, so it's going to be a wheel off job. So that's just in there, it's that bit that you can see there, so it's going to be a wheel off job. Up in air, jack it up, get right underneath, probably just knock the nut or the end of the bolt just out of position, just literally knock it off, so that I can get access to the bolt thread. Hopefully I can pull it out, spin it out. Might have to retap the threads. It's not happening today, not even a test fit. Such a shame. Now I am going to keep this in, as a video, because like I did last time with the washer jets, not everything goes well, not everything goes right. But it's one of them, isn't it, where you put the effort in, get as far as you can. Although I've not got very far at all, I've literally just unwrapped a bumper. But I just want to keep these sort of videos in the sort of file, if you like, because not everything goes as smoothly as what you would want it to. And sometimes not everything works out perfectly. Like you see these other YouTubers and everything goes perfect, everything goes according to plan. They always end up fixing it right at the end of the video, or like a sort of happy story, but it's not going to happen this time round. I just don't have the tools or the facilities here. I wish I was at my dad's. If I was at my dad's, but obviously lockdown, can't even go around. If I was at my dad's, I'd be able to jack it up, I'd be able to do everything that I need to do. But I'm not there, I'm here at home on my crappy rubble driveway. I wish I had a garage and a drive or something. The spoiler would have gone much better as well from the last episode. And this would have at least had a test fit. So I'm just looking around the bumper at the minute, just seeing if there's any like blemishes, anything that I need to sand out. Get it nice and prepped, if you like, so when I do come to test fit it, and if it is a good fit and I don't need to do anything else, I at least know where I need to rub it down and that sort of stuff. And I might even do that before I even test fit it. Why not, right? But yeah, I'll show you. There's a couple of little spots. Overall it's not too bad. So just over here you can see the mark there. It looks like a bit of a high spot. Just a bit of the fibre maybe from the fiberglass just sticking through. It's not too bad. Other bits are just like small blemishes. I'm not really bothered about this section down here because I'll probably just end up matte blacking that, to be honest. Probably spray the full thing silver and then matte black the like diffuser at the bottom. I think that'll look cool. But overall, apart from that, there's nothing really that needs attention. It's really, really good. I hope it's a good fit. I swear to God, I bought this for 60 quid. I literally paid £60 for it. And the quality is bang on. It's from Carbon Culture. You can just see a little bit of the wrapper there. But yeah, overall, really, really good quality. £60 delivered to my house as well. So yeah, crazy good. Just need to have a double check of all the edges, make sure that they're all sort of. But yeah, it feels really good. Fiberglass body kits. Oh, I hope it's a good fit. On a plus, I did find some grey primer, so that'll do a nice little first coat for the bumper when I come to giving it a lick of paint. Give it a quick first coat with the grey primer. 3 tins probably of silver, maybe 4, and then probably 4 tins of lacquer to get it looking something like an OEM sort of mirror to it, so not like a mirror finish, but you know, a decent reflection in the paint. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Disappointing. I can't even fit the spoiler because I need a bung for it. That was the plan for this video. My plan B, if you like, for this video has just been annihilated by rust on a 20-year-old car. And to be fair, the shell on that is absolutely immaculate. Like, as you saw, I put my camera in the wheel arch just there. And there's no rust whatsoever in the wheel arch. It's crazy. But the bolt, just that little bit of, you know, open to the elements steel, if you like, that bolt just absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. So they did a really good job on the coupes. To be fair, there's very few coupes that you see that are completely rotten away, whereas like the hatches and the EGs and DC2s and stuff like that, the EK coupe, or EM1 as that one is brilliant. It's immaculate for like, or brilliant should I say, for, you know, lack of rust, and that particular one's immaculate, and it's a genuine EM1 as well. So it's pretty cool. I just want to tie it up. I just want to make it look like it goes, you know, 200 miles an hour, but not today. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up. I will get this bumper on at some point. I promise you I will get it on, even if it's just for a test fit. I will get it on. I'll do a quick little mock-up now just before I finish the video, but yeah, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see that bumper and all the other body parts that I've got for this car fitted. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Tell me it's not going to look sick. It's not too much, it's just right. It's just going to look right. Damn it.
A few moments later.
It's a little bit later in the day now. The sun's a lot lower, hence the shades. I know I look like a twat, but it's either this or I'm blind. I just wanted to give a shout out to Tully Bully, Joe Allen Story, Gibbo, the bald camera guy, and there's been a couple of others as well. I put a story basically on Instagram saying, you know, the problem I've been having with that, and they all came back to me saying, you know, lob it off, just get you know, some a bit of a die cutter or a grinder or you know, a drill through it, drill it out, and then just cable tie it. You know, there's a hole there, just use a cable tie, and that's good, but then you've constantly got cable ties in your bumper, and I just want to do it right. And I've messaged them all back, and they're all like, yeah, you know, do it right first time, you don't have to worry about second time round here, and do it right first time, you don't have to think, can I be bothered doing it a second time, you know, and all that sort of jazz. So I just wanted to say thank you though to them 4 guys, and I think there were another couple actually, but I can't remember. I'm sorry if I forgot you, but yeah, thanks for reaching out, you know, giving me a bit of direction, but I just want to make sure that it's done right. I think it was one of the lads anyway said it's actually a rubber or plastic grommet at the top that a bolt goes into, and it expands to hold it into place. Now I thought it was similar to the EG chassis where it's actually a countersunk nut into the actual chassis. It's not, it's like a plastic grommet, and I can actually see that now that I've had a double check, but still I don't have any bolts that'd fit it. So thank you very much to those guys though, and I would cable tie it if I if I didn't want to come back to it a second time. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to come back to it a second time, I just want it to be done, finished. That's why I'm taking so long bolting the spoiler on the car, because I just want to make sure that it's done right. I'm considering doing it a 5th time just to make sure the paint's right. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.